Oh, good morning. It's the end of July, and we're here in Richlands, Ohio at the Ohio farm. We were up pretty late last night. I was working on those canola contracts. We took, we took the canola contracts on because, we didn't get any of our fields planted with canola, and if we're going to make canola oil this year, we've got to get some canola somewhere. I think next year we'll be okay. There we go. We'll be okay next year, but I think the field that's Milo in, I'm going to put canola in. Nothing here at the garden. Sunflowers look good. I think what I'm going to do is, after we harvest the sunflowers, I think we'd be able to in October. I could still plant wheat. I could get wheat in here, then when we get the wheat out, then we can get canola here near the beehives. I've got a honey pallet. We'll load that into the pickup. I think we're going to change things up though a little bit. Rather than do the regular morning routine first thing, we've still got the oats loaded. I think the International's half full of oats. And then we got the, what was that, a Load King? On the back of the Mac up there that's full. We'll take that out to the mill, get it started being processed into flour. Then maybe we'll head over to the West Place and get the morning routine done. I think we'll be alright if we do that. Change it up a little bit. I imagine every day you get tired of me starting the first 10, 20 minutes of the episode, we're doing the same thing, because, well, that's what we do in the morning. Yeah, things are humming along. I mean, we got $1 million in the bank right now. I don't think there's land I want to buy. I think I've got about as much field as I can handle right now. Is there equipment I want to get? Maybe a big... Well, we just bought the big New Holland. I don't know if we need like a really big tractor or really big cultivator. I don't know. That's what I need. I need to get a Challenger. That'd be sweet. Alright, let's hop in the Mac here. So I think, yeah. Oof, I need fuel. Let's get that fuel tank over there. We'll go get fuel over there on the way back. I think I put fuel in the tank there by the cold storage. So we'll go in there and fill this up just for a while. I can't remember where this truck primarily lives. Lives in the cold storage now, for the most part. I don't know. We're gonna wrap this series up. Maybe just season. But think we'll get to 250 episodes, maybe. I don't know. I have to do the math and figure it out. I don't know if we'll come to a dramatic conclusion or not, but I think we've certainly made a success of farming here in Ohio, from where we started to where we are now. So where do we stand on the canola fields? We took a third one at the farm over by the ATV park. This one here is, the crop is all off the field. I think one more delivery should finish that. And then this one over here we haven't even gotten into yet. Oh, where is it? Oh, there. This one. We haven't even gotten into the field yet, but I think it's already all delivered. And hopefully that's the canola we can be taking over to the mill and processing in. We can process that all into canola oil, fill up the tanker with it, and then just wait till the price is right and sell that off for the best price. Offloading. Get the front hopper here first. Where's the crank handle on? Huh. I like the Wilson pace setter's better, but so I think we can turn this on for oats. This has got the best yield. I don't know, you know, it probably all works out considering the volume you get off of a field, but I don't know. Let me check to see what's going on over here. I might need to fill this. That's okay, it's got 5,304. What I'll do is I'll go back, I'll get the, when I come back with the International Straight Truck, I don't know if we'll do that right now. Refill that. I could bring a load from the trailer. I don't know. This turn is a little tight. And the grate is a little close to the building, so to make it out without hitting the trailer on the building, gotta kind of back up and swing out. I was talking about what we were doing yesterday. We also were able to, had I started? mowing the grass and cutting it for hay. Once we're a little later in the morning, I guess we could go do morning routine at the West Place and then bale hay. Maybe it's late enough to bale hay now. We should probably do the morning routine. Help me. I don't know what that was about. Oh, wow. Oh my God. That was embarrassing. All right. Oh my goodness. Bread. Cheese and butter. I know I got strawberries. was thinking about feeding the pigs as part of the daily routine, but I've got the hay and the windrows in the field. I should probably get that out of there. I don't know how I'm doing on milk. Oh, come on. Alright, so we'll put that in there. What's this? That's pretty full, though. Alright, I'll grab that. I'll put it in the back of the reefer truck, and then we'll take it over to the farm shop. Morning, ladies. So yeah, there's not enough in here. They could use another mixer wagon would fit in here, so that'd be fine. And I think, yeah, I've got to do something with, oh, maybe not. I got to move the calves into the other one, and then move six cows over here. Yeah. And then over here, running low on water. They're completely wiped out on feeds. Full. There is milk, but I can't get through there with the dang. Alright. What are my oldest ones? I need 6 oldest ones. Those 25 months. Okay, these reproduction. How am I going to do that? I'll figure that out later. I think I'll figure that out later. So what do I... Oh, the ballot. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of the 6 oldest ones that are in there, let those other 6 have the babies, and then do the swap. I think that's what I'll do. Alright, so let me get the chocolate, right? I guess I just stopped too soon. I want to go get the International to do the baling. So yeah, I'm throwing myself off on what do I want to do, because I'll probably take the butter so I can go get, but yeah. Feels heavy. It is heavy. Let's get that low. I think we'll just put it at the back here. So am I hitting the sun? I get my depth perception a little skewed there. Alright, I don't know. I don't know where. Park here in the shade? Like that. I don't know. Is it going to be shade that long? Probably not. Alright, let's get this into the farm shop. probably watermelons at the greenhouse over by the shop too. Okay, maple syrup first. I have no vegetables, right? So that's all. Check here. No eggs, right? Honey I put in. We're out of cake. Let's do something a little different for once. I strapped this already? No. Strap that. Carefully pull out here. Check, see where we want to take this butter then. Campground restaurant, always a good bet. Alright, let's run that over there then. That's going to take us right to where we were doing the canola too. And I think I've got a full truckload there. Maybe I can grab that. I'm afraid that it's going to complete a contract for me. Well, there's no way. I'm worried about the borrowed equipment, but I think there's no way I can complete that until I start doing the work in that field. So. Go and see if we can do that. Yeah, I think so. So it's the end of July now. So August, the Milo should be ready. And then we flip the Milo field into canola for the next year because the bees are right there. And then September, we're chopping corn. In October, we're harvesting sunflowers. Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to work out. So yeah, the truck there with the trailers, it's full, ready to go. I think that chaser bin is full as well. Combine out in the field, I think it's full. This is gonna crank it. Yeah, we should be fine. Campground restaurant. Deliver that. So when Pear was playing on this map, this was his farm. I wonder how he developed it. That's what I love about this game, is just seeing how people develop it. He's got no silos or grain bins on here, so I wonder what he did. This is such a good map. And I mean, it could be completely different if you play it different. You use a different farm. So I got 60,000 liters of canola in here and another semi-truck that needs fuel. It's all going to Butler's. This thing just pulls. Let me run this to Butler's. We'll get the canola going over here again. Maybe we can have workers working on it while we're doing other stuff. Oh, that pull. Accidentally turned it off. It's amazing how the this big old grain cart. I was gonna try and get on the other side of them, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's amazing how this grain cart makes this T7 look small. So yeah, this is the other canola field we're working on. We haven't finished any of them yet. That is kind of insane to me that we haven't finished any of the contracts yet. So I think what I'll do is I'll take a look at the contract board after he passes me, and then what I'll do is I'll flip around and I'll park so maybe he can drop off. I don't know which field was which. I think that doesn't help. Alright, so let me look at the contracts here real quick. So field 10 is 98% done. I think that's the big field over by Gene's place. I think this is field 16, which is 68% done. And then field 19 is the one across from the co-op, which is 20% done, which means it's completely delivered, but nothing's been harvested yet off the field. So here's what I hope happens. is that when he's coming this way, if I park it here, it's close enough for him to offload it. We'll never know. Because I'm going to get going here. We got to get back to our place and get working on some of that other stuff. I'm going to go by the home place and grab the International. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, he hit it. What the heck's he doing? Oh, I gotta deal with this. Give me a minute. So for those of you who still insist that Farming Simulator 25 is no better than 22, you have to admit the workers are at least moderately more intelligent in 25 than they are here in 22. I don't know what he was doing. Got him offloaded, so he should be able to go for a while now. So let's go. Actually, we're wasting time, so I think I'll see you back at the home place. All right, I'll jump cut there. We got stuff to do. I should go by the store, but I'm not gonna. Okay, arriving back at the home place. And what I want to do is I want to take the International and use it for doing the baling. Just because I want to use more on my tractors. Watch the twins. Or the duels. How do you refer to them? Twins or duels? Almost did it. Almost pulled right out in front of them. Almost 10 o'clock in the morning. This Nebraska Jim's out for a walk. I wonder if we can get her to help us. What are we doing? We're doing the baling. And then what? So, let's see, since I got the duals on there, I'll use the Aseki to pull the baler out. Darn crows in the building. Right there. This Brantner power push I don't even know why I have it anymore. I was originally going to convert it into a manure spreader. It's just been parked in here for years. I have to check and make sure I have this set on the right size bales. So let me pull up the help real quick. The bale counter's reset, so that's a good sign. That means I've probably already done it. Uh-oh. AI worker's got a full grain tank. That's not good. It would be nice if he could finish the field for me over there. July 3rd. Do we have to get the canola done by the end of July? I don't know. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Let's see. I should have... Well, it's 77% complete. How much was delivered for it? I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna make 150 centimeter square round bales. That'd be a trick. If I could get square bales out of a round baler. That's some... I can't even think of the magician's name. I don't know. That's next level wizardry. I'm gonna get this area here. Let's see if I can get this, and then we'll come back up and get all this done. Nah, I'm still gonna miss some, I think. We'll get it all eventually. I'm gonna forget if I don't get this bit now. I know it. Oh. Alright, I'm on the last windrow here. I got a couple of scraps bits here and there I need to pick up, but for the most part, we've got the hay baled. And as I was doing this, I realized I have not yet cut the container field. I think we want to do small squares on it, which also made me realize the feeding place is probably empty, which got me to look up in the corner to see that the money doesn't appear to be going down, which means something happened with the worker over in that canola field. I don't know if this is all of it or not. There's some I think I'm going to have trouble trying to get along the fence here because I got the duals on the tractor, so I'm not going to be able to get the pickup of the baler in close enough, I don't think, to the fence line to get all this stuff. I'll try. I think that's it. I think that's about as good as I can. Oh man, I'm at like 91%. What do I do with that? Maybe I run the baler over to the container field just to complete this bale. I don't know. It's 11:12. Shoot. What are we gonna do? I think go to lunch. Oh, let's park in the shade. Let's get over here. Yeah, I think I'll grab the Mahindra. I'll go back to the house and get an early lunch today. See what we can do this afternoon. The canola needs to continue being harvested. I don't know if it's got to be done by the end of July. I'll have to look into that. And then we got tons of bales to move. Straw bales on 2 fields and all those hay bales. Then we got the grass to cut over at the container field and who knows what else. I gotta take the straight truck out to the old General Mill with the rest of the oats, and I think I gotta load silage into the fermenter. This is what I think I have to do this afternoon. Park under the shade. So I'll see you, I don't know, probably around noon. I should be done eating. I'll see you in a bit. Ooh, got something over there. Alright, well, it's noon. Workers working away over there. You know, we don't have to finish the canola in July. We can continue it into August. But when we get to August, we're going to have to be harvesting our milo. So, we'll get as far as we can. But we do have other things we need to focus on. Let's take this out to the General Mill. We're half full, like I said. Right on a half. That's amazing. We've got a lot to keep us busy. We got a lot of bales we have to clear off. field, straw bales, and then the round hay bales we just made. And then the container field needs to be cut, tatted, windrowed, and baled in small square bales for hay as well. So that's going to be tricky. That will keep me fairly busy. The nice thing about the combine that we have for the contract, our large grain cart and the 2 trailers set up on that truck, you can hold quite a bit of crop before delivering it. So I think if we deliver the remainder of what's on that field, I think we'll complete these 2 canola contracts, which would leave this field up here on the left to complete. So yeah, I think if we can get to that point, probably be good. Pretty sure the silage has been consumed or been fermented. So that's probably going to need to happen here. Should bring the silage boss out. Maybe tomorrow we use the silage boss so we don't use the bales. We do have to go check that field. Have I fertilized it? I think I did. Across from the implement dealer from Hogs. Ah, the watermelons. Gotta get the watermelons out of there yet. Oh my goodness, look at all the flour from the oats we put in there. Oh yeah. Well, there's something else to do, right? Yeah. Quite a bit. Okay, so get the cover off and then grain door. That'll be more oats. Oh man, how much flour did we put in here? We can load it onto the stake bed, put it into the bakery, or take it over to the farm shop. That's an idea. Let me turn that off. I'm pretty sure we need to get the fermenter filled with 4 silage bales. We'll fill it. Yeah, completely empty. I wonder if that worker is gonna fill a grain tank before he's done. He might. Nope, he's done. That worked out good. So yeah, I can head over there. I can empty the combine into the chaser bin, put that into the truck, and then go deliver it. I was gonna load this flour up, but I don't think I'll bother with that then. Get this going here. run over to the contract field and get that last truckload over to Butler's, I think. Oh, whoop. Forgot to unwrap it. I don't... If you don't do that, I think you lift up the whole sausage. Actually, let's try it when we come back, see what happens. If you poke it, I don't think it'll come off because it's still all one continuous wrap. You're basically cutting the one off the end. That's 2, right? See what happens. I think it'll lift the whole thing. That's my hypothesis. Let's see. Yep. So yeah, you got to cut the wrap off of the one on the end to free it up. This is the third one. Do one more after this. That should give us 24 hours in the fermenter. I wonder, do I have enough manure to spread manure on the grass field at the west place? I want to clear those hay bales off of there and then get that field fertilized again. So it's ready to go. I think it could wait till next month, I suppose. Wouldn't hurt. Nothing. See, if I use 4 bales per day, that doesn't last long. I don't know if it'll take all... Oh, it did take all that one. That should be enough for now. Take a look real quick. Yeah, 30,000 I think is the capacity of that. I could go put digestate in here, but I'm not. I'm kind of in a hurry, I think. Yeah, it's gonna run out of the oats here pretty soon though. It might actually been out when we put this in. Make that. Ooh, nope. There's a tight corner. Alright, I'm gonna run over to that field. I'm gonna stop at the feeding place, gotta feed the deer. And then we'll get that truck off. Okay, so field 10 is finished. That's the big one. %15 for fields. How is that I don't know. How is that possible? I don't know. I would have thought I would have been further on field 16 than I appear to have ended up being. I don't know what happened there. That's bizarre. That really is. I don't really know. It's just really strange. I thought I was going to have completed it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and collect on the contracts here. So let's, or at least field 10, right? So that was $31,299 for that field. So, I don't know. Look, I got work to do. We've got more time to finish doing the canola. So, yeah, we'll probably finish that last field in August. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Richlands, Ohio, at the Ohio Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.